The latest addition to the Digimon Vital Bracelet Spring Festival is now here, and that is the VB Lobby. Now, more or less, this VB Lobby straight off the bat reminds me of the old online hangouts from the early 2000s, like Habbo Hotel, Club Penguin, and this web-based game that I played called Avatar High. And it very much just straight up reminds me of that. What the VB Lobby is, in general, is more or less a reskinning and repurposing of the Digimon card game lobby web-based lobby, I guess is the best way to say it, which I was a little bit disappointed that it wasn't its own thing, and it was just reskinning the TCG lobby, but after playing around with it, I actually kind of think it's kind of cool. So, the way that the lobby works is that it's web-based, it works on both mobile and PC, or Mac I guess if that's what you're using, but it honestly works better if you have it on from your mobile phone. The reason for that being, when you sit opposite somebody in the lobby on a table, you then challenge them to a battle, and then once they accept, you have to enter the room ID that pops up on the screen. So it's not actually a standalone app, you still have to go back to the regular app. It's not part of the existing Vital Bracelet app. It's an addition to, which is something that I would have preferred if it was just part of the existing app, but in any case, it is what it is. So once you go from there, you can actually launch the app by clicking the Launch App button, and obviously that doesn't work if you are just running it from a desktop PC. You need to actually have that be on your phone. So instead of just having two devices, it does work better if you just do the whole thing from the mobile. However, of course, you still have to open the app by pressing that button and wait for it to load, and then copy and paste the room ID that it gives you. So there are a few steps involved, and I feel like the loading of the room isn't always fantastically done. I found myself waiting for a few minutes while my friend Marble, who I have footage of doing the battle with, which I'm very appreciative of, that I actually got footage of me battling someone and losing pretty badly. Like, well done to Marble on this. So, yeah, it's just a little bit kind of annoying. Like, Marble and I were both in the room, but it kept on saying waiting for opponent. Even though we'd both entered the same room ID, we don't know what we were waiting on, but eventually the battle did come through, and it's pretty fun. It was pretty cool. It's just the standard battling that you have in the app itself, and again, the lobby doesn't really do much. You then go back to the lobby, and it asks you if you won or if you lost, and then the other person gets a confirmation. So-and-so said that you won, so-and-so said that you lost. Is this right? And you confirm that, and then you can like them and add them as a friend as well. So there's not much, nothing that really happens automatically. Even when you launch the app, it doesn't automatically put in the code, which would have been much better. You have to still navigate to the free battle area under Arena, and then you have to go to enter the room ID. So it's not automatic. It would have been nice if the whole process was more streamlined, more automatic, since we're going with two separate apps, because the lobby sort of feels unnecessary, but it's a cute bit of unnecessary gaming lobby thing. You can customize your avatar, you can have it have a catchphrase, like at the end of every sentence that you type into the message area. For example, mine's Nda, which sounds really cool and masculine, so I was like, yeah, I want to be like, I want to be big and strong. So I went with Nda because it feels very masculine. It's a very masculine way of talking. But you can pick other like pre-selected vocal tics / catchphrases. You can also have a little about you area. I just put mine Digimetal up because I have so much nostalgia from just shouting that at the top of my lungs as a child. But you can have other things like, hello, my name is so-and-so, follow me on Twitter or whatever, I don't know. So you can have your usual social media about section. And of course, you can send messages. There are pre-selected ones, but you can also just write stuff. You can write them in other languages, not just Japanese. I just chose to speak with Japanese because I thought that other Japanese people would be there. But it turns out that it was just a lot of people from the English side of things. I'm not even sure if Bandai know that it's just going to be us, like non-Japanese people, or if they're going to have a problem with it being the whole world. Maybe they didn't want the non-Japanese people joining, but in any case, it's quite fun. Again, it reminds me a lot of the early internet, or not really early internet, like early ooze, that sort of section of the internet, which I have a lot of nostalgia for, especially those web-based kind of games. So I do enjoy it. It is a little bit unnecessary, as I mentioned. It could be more streamlined, more automatic. It requires a lot of human input rather than just having it be automatic. But overall, it's fine. It's cute. I hope that Bandai develop it further. Maybe make it its own app that talks to the Vital Bracelet app just a little bit more. Or just if they make the experience on desktop just a little bit better. I found that when I was using one desktop, it was really slow and laggy, and on my regular home PC, I couldn't even get it to load. But it actually loads pretty well on my phone itself. In terms of what you need to log into this lobby, I just use my Bandai ID that I've already been logging into with the app, so you could probably just use whatever you have linked to the Vital Bracelet app at the moment. That's what I did, that worked for me, and I'm hoping that it'll work for you too. If it does require you to sign up, I did see a few people say that they had issues not using a Japanese address. I got one from Tenso, I think is the website, many years ago, so I tend to just use that if something requires a Japanese address, but I've had no problems with signing in. It just let me use the same Bandai ID that I'd already been signing in to the Arena app with. So overall, my verdict on this is that it could be better, and it's kind of disappointing that it is just a reskinned TCG Digimon Lobby app, which was also just a web-based app, but I'm glad that they at least added VB things to the area. I like that it's not just a boring grey lobby. I'm glad that they put in Vital Bracelets, they put in posters with Pulsemon on it, they put in a treadmill, they put in weights, you can actually go on the treadmill, which was cute. So I like that they've actually put in some thought. Again, it could always be better. With a lot of the things to do with the BE app and the BE itself, there are a lot of things that could have been done better, but overall it is an exciting addition. It's better than nothing, and again, it tickles the nostalgia moments in my brain just thinking about Habbo Hotel and Avatar High. So overall, I do like this. This is fun. Could be better, but I'm glad to have it. In any case, those are all my thoughts about the VB Lobby quote-unquote app, web-based thing. Let me know your thoughts, comments, questions, etc., etc. in the comment section below. Like this video for, I don't know, the possibility that the VB could be even better eventually. I'm really enjoying what they're doing with the Spring Festival and all the updates there. As I've mentioned in my previous videos, as I mentioned in the Adventure Mode update video, and as I mentioned in the Force/4th Battle Mode video that I did. It says 4th battle, but then when the event ended, they were like, the Force battle has ended, and I was like, oh, that's what it's called. That makes... I thought it was like 4th as in go forth, but it's Force as in like force, so... I don't know. Both make sense, so I still don't know which one's correct. I'm assuming Force, but they did say 4th first. Anyway, so like this video for the improvement of the Vital Bracelet BE and its app. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm trying to get to 14,000 subscribers by the end of the month, or rather my birthday, which is June 6th, and at the end of the year I'd like to get to 15,000 subscribers. So please subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have subscribed, tell your friends, tell your neighbours, tell whoever you just fought on the VB Lobby app, and of course, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!